Hello, YouTube friends. Dustin Bellinger here, and doing a response video for G's Mikey's kind of celebrate diversity little video contest, I guess you can call it, that he was sponsoring. And so we wanted us to show a card from somebody from your background. And I hope you don't mind, I'm doing this one here. It's a football card rather than baseball, but just because Kent is actually from my hometown in Broken Bow, Nebraska, where I was born and raised. And he's the only professional athlete from there. So I wanted to kind of, do that as the to showcase that one, because I could have shown some other players that are Caucasian or from Nebraska, but I thought that one would be like the closest that I could do. So then he wanted us to show some other cards that were from different countries and different diversities. One of them needed to be Mexican, and so I dug out Fernando Valenzuela. It's a 1981 Los Angeles Dodgers police card. Fernando, probably the most famous player of Mexican descent in Major League Baseball, I'd say, to this point. And then a couple others to kind of show some diversity here. I've got Luis Aparicio. Luis was born in Venezuela and immigrated to the U.S. as a baseball player, of course. His father was a very successful player in the Venezuelan league there. And then, I was in my box that holds the Fernando card, so I just pulled out other cards that showed from that same box there. So I've got Hank Greenberg, who was of Jewish descent, suffered, dealt with some racism and anti-Semitism from that, and could have shown Sandy Koufax or some others as well. But shout out to B-Raw6 on that one. And then I dug out this one here, Karl Jastrzemski. His parents were Polish immigrants. So, and if you look up, major leaguers, there's a lot of players, who have very diverse stories. Especially you get, you go back further to, when the country was younger. Like Honus Wagner was from German immigrants. Napoleon Lajoie, his parents were French Canadians. I wanted to get out a Chief Bender, but I sent it off to PSA for grading. I have a very large supplement that came out of a sporting news magazine of Chief Bender, who was a Native American and born Charles Bender, but is known forever as Chief Bender, which if you were of Native American descent in professional baseball, even in minor league baseball, it's like you were going to get stuck with the moniker Chief. And, he dealt with stuff all of his life with his, dealing with just anytime he did anything, references to his heritage. It's like newspapers always think it's funny, something about, I had a had a good game or a bad game or something, you know, reference to being on the warpath or, you know, something like that, you know, because of, you know, Native American ancestry, that was, you know, fun to throw out. And like, even when he died, there was like a number of papers that put out, you know, Chief's gone on to the happy hunting grounds. And it's like, you know, stuff that, you know, today would have been, people would know better. It's like, not to do that kind of crap. It's just dickish when you get to it. And people can talk about political correctness and railing against that, but, you know, when it comes down to just not being a dick, if that's what's, you know, you're calling being politically correct, well, then that's what I am. But you know, take it for what it's worth there. Anyway, I hope that's enough cards that I was supposed to show. I thought it was 5 total, which I did. Anyway, also got the Roberto Clementes, who is Puerto Rican, of course. So anyway, check out G's Mikey if you haven't, as you should, because absolutely incredible channel and content. And I will talk to you all again next time. Take care. Bye now.